Darren, obviously you've had time to now reflect on the first leg, and you've probably watched it back now. What are your thoughts now that you've had a chance to cool down a bit from it?
I watched it back a couple of times, and I think I said after the game it was maybe they would see it as a missed opportunity, but I'm actually thinking the other way around now, because the game, when we won 1-0 up, was perfect for us. They played 4 up, and we should have been able to pick them off, really. And I think the big moment was Brett missing at 1-0. If that goes 2-0, then it's a totally different tie. But because they gambled and played the way they did, and the white players played really high, there's 1 or 2 areas we've worked on there where we need to deal with that better, especially if we go ahead on Tuesday night. And there's another couple of areas where we've got to improve, both on and off the ball. And we've gone through it, we've worked on it, we spoke about it, we've shown all the clips from Saturday. So we're fully prepared, and we're very confident we'll play better than we did Saturday. You
would have watched the other playoff, I imagine, as well, between Rotherham and Preston. What were your thoughts on that? Again, another 1-1.
Very close. Rotherham, I thought, had better the first half. Preston, the goal got them going. And both games will be really tight again, you know. And I don't think there is any really. I know people may say Rotherham and Leyton Orient have got an advantage because they're at home. I don't go with that one. I think all 4 teams are capable of winning on the night.
Is it different? Is it a different mentality that we'll be going into the game on the back of a 1-1 draw rather than going into it leading? Because obviously we're not going to be holding on to a lead. We're going to go there and obviously go there to win.
I think it doesn't. You know, the result, the draw at home doesn't really affect much. And it might be a better for us because we're a team that want to go and win games. Perhaps that's the reason why we've lost as many as we have, because we've got that attitude that we want to win every game we play in. We'll go there to win the game. There's no question about that. We've got a game plan. We've got a plan A, we've got a plan B, and if so, a plan C. But it really is about the players, and very confident once we've spoke today and we spoke yesterday and went through certain things that we're confident we'll play better.
Will you be telling the players anything different this time around than what you did on Saturday?
No, I think we're used to one-off games. We're used to having to win one-off games. We've got a history of it. We've got to use the experience from the previous ones we've had.
When you line up for a game like this, I mean, I suppose it's a little bit like the final, the JPT final. Do you go into the game differently to say what you would a league game? Because this time around it's a one-off game. It is a must-win. I know obviously you go into every game hoping to win, but these one-off games, they're completely different, aren't they?
No, it's a cup final. It's what you know, when it does take all, it gets to Wembley, and we've the fact we've been to Wembley and the fact that we've been through so much in the last 10 months, that will all come into it. And I've got a great bunch of lads, good work ethic. You need a bit of a rub of the green on the night, but there's no question we have to play better in certain aspects of the game on Tuesday night. There's no question about that, but I'm confident we will. And the players are in a very good place, a very, very good place. And it does remind me a little bit of the last time we were in the playoffs, where there was a moment in the first leg when I felt against Milton Keynes it could be, you know, the game could have got away from us. And then when it became 3-2, there was only one thing in my mind: I knew we were through, and we took them back here, and that was the way it went. And maybe there was 1 or 2 instances on Saturday where they had 1 or 2 chances at 1-1, a bit similar. But in saying that, Brett's miss at 1-0, I look back in that, I think these games, cup finals, call them what you want, when you get chances, you've got to take them. That's really key in these games.
What do you? I mean, you've just mentioned there that there was parts of Saturday that you wasn't so happy with. How do you put that over to the lads and ensure that doesn't happen in this one-off game?
I've spoke to all the players that started the game individually today. We've then had a normal group meeting. We've gone through the areas I wasn't happy with. We've spoke about it. We've spoke about how we address that, and we've prepared as we normally do. The difference obviously is the games are so close together. That's quite a good thing in terms of what you want to get over and what you've got to do better. Did it all in the meeting, then we went out on the pitch, did it on the pitch, and the players were really good, responsive to it, and now they've got to go and perform on the night.
I was going to mention about the shortness of it, because obviously Preston and Rotherham have to wait until Thursday for this. They've got a bit of a longer wait. Is it, is that an upper hand to us and Leyton Orient in the sense of it's nice and quick? We will know our fate quite quickly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's Saturday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, making a difference. The only thing that matters is winning. That's all. It doesn't matter what day it's on or what the gap is in between. It's the same for both teams. There'll be no excuses on that. There'll be no excuses on fitness. It'll be who does it better on the night. The game on Saturday we have to learn from, but it's gone now. It's level pegging, evenly matched, and we've got to go there and win the game.
Did everyone come through unscathed on Saturday?
Everyone's fit.
So, I mean, looking at this game, will you be thinking of making changes? Will you be looking to keep it much the same? Have you sort of got it in your head now what your team will be?
I know my team, the players know the team. We've worked on it today and we've spoke about it yesterday. There won't be many changes. They won't make any. They'll play the team that played here, and we won't be making many changes either.